My name is John McEwen. I coordinate the veteran programs at Buffalo State Small Business Development Center. And it is a real pleasure to introduce Peter DelCotto to you, my client, Air Force veteran. I met Peter about 2 years ago when he came to me with his hope to start a business. And I want to focus on that sense of hope for a second. I want to pick up on what Ms. Fisher said about one of the things that we do as advisors is we bring hope to our clients. And as a veteran advisor, it's particularly poignant to me because I see a lot of veterans who are out there searching and they're looking for hope. And many of them, they're not going to start a business for a while. But what they're looking to do is to connect. And they're looking for someone to take their ideas and their dreams seriously and begin to break down their hope and help them get a sense of the path forward. And when Peter came to me, his scenario was a little different. He was making a change in the middle of his career, and with the hope of pursuing a dream and pursuing something that he wanted to do his whole life. He loved to cook, and he had this idea of, you know, maybe I should start my own business. And he brought that hope to me. And that's an important thing. And I did what I always do with clients. I listened, you know, and sometimes when you're dealing with that client, you're the first person they've actually shared that idea with other than their wife or someone very close to him. And it's often very difficult for them to share that idea. And I listened to Peter, and he talked about what he wanted to do, and he was very knowledgeable about it, very articulate. And when he was done, I did what I do next. I had learned about what he was trying to do, and so I started going through our models, started going through our startup model, started going through the business planning model, started to talk about cash projections. And Peter did something very interesting that I see in a lot of my clients that I know are ultimately going to be successful. First of all, he listened to me, and then he started asking me questions. And I found Peter to be a very challenging client because he asked questions and he wanted answers, and his questions were specific. And he would come in and gobs of work got done. And he wasn't the type of client that called me every week or left a lot of voicemails or emails, but he would go away. He'd come in with a lot of questions, and he would go away, and he'd come back 90 days later, and gobs of work would be done. And he had a lot more questions. And progressively over a year, I watched this hope of Peter's come alive, and I wasn't surprised that he successfully opened this restaurant, the Woodshed, in Boston, New York, just outside of Buffalo. And I actually think, Peter, you'd be a very good role model for other veterans, because I think how you approached it and how you broke it open, and I think there's a lot of lessons learned for other veterans in making that idea and that hope come true. And I'm very, very pleased to nominate you and I guess present you with this award this evening. It's well deserved. Congratulations.
Welcome all. Thank you. It's a pleasure meeting you. It's a pleasure being here, and obviously being the recipient of the Veterans Award. I do have to tell you, the only thing that's military about me these days on the outside is my haircut and the way I fold my underwear. But no, I'm true to the core. I was happy to serve you all for 9 years in the United States Air Force, and I'd gladly do it again if they'd have me. What I'm hearing tonight is a lot of success stories, and ours is definitely one of them. But it isn't without a lot of hard work, dedication, perseverance, and sweat equity. Most of all is the support of family. And I'd like to say 90% of that comes from my wife, Vicki. So thank you. What I wanted to come up here and talk to you about was basically, I didn't know where to start. Okay, I didn't know that there was an agency out there that could help veterans such as myself, or anybody for that matter, trying to branch out from, I don't know what I want to do, I think I do, but I don't know, and have those folks fill the gap, all right? And the SBDC, really was very instrumental in helping me do that. It gave me the courage to know that it's not just a pipe dream, it's becoming a reality. And I'm so thankful for them. Words just can't describe. So I'm not going to take up much of your time. I know you guys are tired. Please remember us, because I certainly will remember you. And God bless you all. Thank you.